Hello, hobbyist, and welcome back to episode 8 of season 1 of Blood Red Skies. Today's 750-point game between America and Japan. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. The last episode was a weird one.
To say the least, it was really weird.
To say the least. But we've decided to bring back the same lists in a way. We just kind of added on to them. I will go first, of course. Same list building as game number 7. Again, it's my 4 A6 M5 zeros. Vulnerable, tight turn, 3 veterans, 1 ace. I had the supply shortage theater card again. We have, of course, defending the homeland still. We have defensive tactics. My ace has the right stuff, so he ignores the vulnerable keyword or negative trait. And then for my last of my 750 points, or the 250 I have on, I decided to take 2 KI-43s onto my team. That is a veteran and an ace. They have, of course, no stalling, deep pockets, and then the ace is taking snapshots. So if I try to shoot Paul into the side, it's just a normal dodge. He doesn't take his speed. So, yeah, that should be fun. Paul, how did you change up your list?
I am running the P-40E Warhawks, except I have 6 instead of 4 now. I have 2 aces, 4 vets. So that gives me a few extra. I got extra robust, extra great dives. I have 3 of them each. Still playing low haze and high clouds. However, I added tail snapper. If I need to tail him or wish to tail him, then I get to shoot double the firepower at him, hopefully destroying him and sending him to this fine shipwrecked yard, in which you will see very shortly.
Yes, again, Tex Hill here, it's still the you grab
yes.
ace, and then it's for...
I have a regular ace and Tex Hill, so yes, I am running, and he has Tactical Wizard set them up, which means all of his people near him get +1 on their attack if they're within 6 inches. So we'll just see how that works out for us.
Of course, Paul is using Ram Attack as well, again, for the Doctrine. But he does start at disadvantage at 1 already boon thanks to supply shortages, but I'm not doing so hot today. So today is Fighter Sweep. We rolled it off. Paul got all his guys are engaged. Tactical Wizard only really supporting Tex Hill's team, so you'll see kind of how that all thing. My A6 M5 decided that they didn't want to roll too hot, so they rolled a 1. They're at disadvantage. Paul placed them, and they started disadvantage. They're now going to have to face through a killing wall of lead, and the KI-43s are in high cover. But I can tell you one thing: they're going to come in game 1, turn 1.
I had a feeling they were.
They cannot sit in high cover. Now, I kind of wish I had originally going to split my A6 M5s into 2 different elements. Kind of now wish I had. At least I wouldn't be sitting disadvantaged and staring lead into their face.
I mean, but was you expecting to roll 1? So
I was expecting. But anyways, let's check out the board. All right, here is the board right here, folks. Here it is. The table war mat, of course. It's the shipwreck mat. Of course, here is all of my zeros, all of disadvantage, all about to get a chunk-a-ton worth of lead pumped through their very vulnerable bodies, except for the ace. He knows how to fly his plane past the vulnerability. But anyways, there they are for Paul. We have Vantage, neutral, vantage, 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 neutral. Tactical Wizard supporting that squad there, turning basically all of them at advantage, except for him who rolled a 1, and +2 puts him to 3, so it puts him to neutral. The KI-43s, high cover markers flying over there, and like I said, all these guys are at disadvantage. 3 clouds once again, but clouds cannot turn planes that fly into them into neutral. They are too high, and low haze will actually give all these guys +1 pilot skill if being shot at, as Paul will begin round number 1 for us all. So let's jump into that round. All right, folks, round number 1. I have a feeling Paul might be able to get into some shots, but there's before for them, and they're going to be coming in. So they're going to come in over there. So anyways, we will be back with Paul if he does get any shots here. All right, so Paul moved his man using great dive, came up, it's going to shoot us in the front. It's a head-on attack. Let's return some dice. 7 going in hot.
Got a hit on you.
Got a hit. All right, so I will dodge low haze triggering here, so that gives me an extra pilot skill. So let's see, I have 6 here for my pilot skill. Oh my gosh, is he gonna die? 3 for his agility.
No, he does not die.
He didn't die. All right. So now then for firing, he's 5 plus his 2. So he.
And I'm going to use
robust?
disc. I'm going to do robust. Yes, sir.
All right, robusting the ace. I do get the hit in there, so that is a boon shit exchange between us. Paul, do you now? Good luck dodging.
Yes.
So 2 plus hero 5, so 7 all together. 7 for shooting, 7 for dodging.
Oh no!
Already going down to disadvantage.
Oh boy!
My ace is just a little better at the dodging skills. After he missed 6 pilot skill and only survived on 3 agility. Oh,
It works. It works.
it works. Okay, so we're both exchanging boon shits. Paul still got a menagerie of fighters to move, so we will come back if he can shoot this poor ace. Tex moved on down. Now we're gonna do another head-on attack. My ace better hold on. 7 again.
Have another hit.
Have another hit. Woo, okay, so pilot skill. You still got 1 in there, Paul.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. Pilot skill of 6. 1. Okay.
Oh, you got it.
Got it on the pilot skill. Thank goodness. Do you wish to trigger robust on all Tex?
Yes, because yes, I do.
All right, so robust triggered there, going for a shot of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. No fire there, so I just take the boon shit, and Tex Hill does not take 1.
All right. Now we are officially tied boon shits already.
We are tied in boon shits. I think only 1 more fighter is going to be able to get down here and shoot me. 1 more fighter from Great Dive. So
We're gonna
it looks like it's going to be moving. So we'll come back
Not yet.
with his dice.
I'm going to go move him. I'm going to do the dive to move 6.
Oh, you're just going to.
And I want to measure him to see.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm
So
going to use my
make your turn.
little turn there.
I think he got it. Did he get it?
La-bam, sir.
Well, bam. Okay. Let's check for head-on, and I will check that, and then we'll come back with some dice. We did check it up. It is another head-on attack. Guns are going to shooting each other. I was determining to use defensive tactics to turn him, purging a tight turn to do so, but they get him 90 to turn him on the side just for more safety. But you know what? I want some sweet shooting revenge, so I'm gonna try to plink off some boon shits free of charge for Paul. But my guy is getting, gun. He's becoming Swiss cheese over here.
And now I got 8 coming at you because now I get the.
Set them up. You are within 6 inches
Got
of the
8.
ace.
Here we go. This ace is holding on, though. I'm telling you. I have 1 that's blocked, but I have 2 for the crits. We're just going to say forget it and call it a crit.
All right, so I go down to agility 2, but I'm still pilot skill 6. So I have 6 here. I got it. Ooh, there it is right there. All right. Paul, do you wish to trigger robust on him? Your last robust.
Nah, I'm gonna try. Yeah, because if you get a hit, we're still tied in boon shits. You know what? Let's go for the money.
6. I got the hit. We are tied in boon shits.
We're still tied at 3.
Come over here and attempt to dodge.
Yeah, we don't want to go down. So it'd be 4 plus 2, just 6, I believe.
Yep. 6. Oh, you got.
Come on, you don't even be going down on the road now. Here we go. Yes.
Okay, we're just exchanging boon shits.
We're just gonna run ourselves way up there really quickly.
because I still have to. Well, the problem with these two, though, the one safe part is the two neutrals cannot actually dive to hit him because they'll be at disadvantage. So that is the one saving grace that I have to survive this final advantage fighter against this Swiss cheesed ace. There's is before for everyone. Folks, this is the prime content right here. I am not playing defensively at all. I'm just Swiss cheesing it here and returning guns. Yay for me. Another 6 coming in. Paul, do you wish to trigger, actually no, another 7. No, 6. Do you wish to trigger 7 for set them up?
I do. I'm going to see if I get to keep it again. I mean, it don't really matter, but I didn't get to keep it anyway. Wouldn't be able to use it if I wanted to. It's all good. So we have 7 coming in on you.
7 coming in.
There's a hit.
Here's another hit. Okay. I'm going to roll again what I've been doing. Pilot skill first and then agility. This time I get my full agility. But pilot skill has been saving me again. Low haze giving me a +1 pilot skill. So I'm making myself a 6.
Uh-oh. 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 What happens?
Let's move these out. So, you know, I'm going to grab 3 new dice. Whoa, bam, 3 new dice.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Woo, okay, this is nerve-wracking.
Take your 4th boon shit, sir.
Yes, I'll take it. Do you wish to trigger robust?
Of course I do, because I'm not going to do anything with these 2.
So...
Except thumb twiddle.
That's a critical.
Oof.
Let me
Oof.
check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 6. Critical hit.
Oof. Oof.
Puts you down to 5 dice here for your evade on this last veteran that can do anything.
I do evade it.
Okay, evades it, but ooh man, we are tied in boon.
We are tied in 4.
One problem is though, Paul still has to deal with these guys.
Do they go in last, right?
They go in last, but they will be nasty. So we're going to show you the before for those guys, show you the before for these guys, and show the before for that.
Yeah, we might as well put some boon shits there just to make it look like it's legitimate.
Yeah, some zoom shits up in there. There's really no other shooting. Paul can't great dive those guys to come shoot at me because they'll be at disadvantage. And
yep.
So I am safe. We survived being Swiss cheesed and sinking to the shipwreck, crashing into the shipwreck below. But yeah, there's their befores. After all the movement, they flew down. Did they just fly 4 correct half movements?
Yeah, they did half movements.
Half movements.
They ain't fools.
Half movement speed and climb because they knew for a fact, yes, I did bring the KI-43s in because I needed to. But the problem is the veteran Warhawks actually outspeed the KI-43s, so the veteran will be the last thing of the advantages to go. They flew into a cloud, cannot climb because of high, is it high clouds or high, what's the card name again?
Low level haze.
No, the other
No, sorry, high clouds.
High clouds. Okay, so high clouds, so they cannot go to neutral. They're too high, but they do follow the normal cloud rules. They don't get an action inside a cloud, but they cannot be targeted. So they are safe from all of this. And these 2 guys just flew up the board that way.
Actually, I think I can target you.
No.
Because it says due to high cloud disadvantage, you're unaffected by clouds in this scenario.
Oh, unaffected by clouds. Okay, yeah.
So there's nothing.
There is nothing. So, and oh wait, I'm unaffected by clouds?
Which means you can't go to neutral. Well, you could climb.
No, I can climb the neutral. You said disadvantage are not affected?
Due to high cloud base, disadvantaged planes are unaffected by clouds in this scenario.
Okay, so these guys need to climb.
They need to climb, but I can also shoot you under them, so.
No, now they're going to be at neutral, so now they're not.
Right, I'm saying, but if I was at advantage, we could.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, no, you couldn't because you don't recognize they're in clouds now. Because since they went in the cloud disadvantaged and then climbed for neutral because they're unaffected by the cloud, now they are being affected by the cloud and being in neutral. So they're not there anymore. Normal cloud rules.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But now I'm wondering how that. Oh, if you're disadvantaged, you can't fly in a cloud to begin with, can you?
Yeah, you can. You can fly in a cloud normally with
So
disadvantage.
then how does high clouds work then?
The high clouds force me to. I think what the idea is that to instead of flying into the cloud and then being able to go straight from neutral, I think it's more or less you take your action to fly into a cloud, then you have to take your action to get into neutral.
Oh, okay. I'm picking up, putting down. Okay, got you.
Instead of getting a free neutral, Like for instance, if say my movement went through the cloud and came out of the cloud, I would go neutral. But since I flew through disadvantaged, I don't go neutral.
I got you.
But since I landed in the clouds don't affect them at disadvantage. They do not recognize the cloud rules, so they can climb while in the cloud. Now they're neutral. Now they're affected by the cloud rules.
Okay.
That's how I'm interpreting it. Let us know down in the comments.
I was like, hey, guess what, folks? Let us know in the comments if we messed this one up too.
We quite enjoy learning. But that's how I'm interpreting the card. The card states that disadvantage are not affected by the clouds, so even though those guys sat in the cloud, they can still climb to neutral and now are affected by the clouds.
That makes sense, I think. Sounds good.
It makes sense.
What?
It sounds good to me.
I'm a teacher. I love learning. Let's go.
All right, but anyways, they climbed now, officially climbed after all that discussion, and then they just flew with the board. I thought about doing the ace to disadvantage one of the veterans, but then I realized, right, these two guys still get to come down and Swiss cheese the ace some more.
Yes!
But yeah, so we're going to clean up the board. We're going to move into round 2, and Paul is hurting because even if these guys run, the KI-43s are here to do some damage. And then again, if they do run, my guys run at the end of the turn. So they can do some damage here at the end. So let's see what happens in round number 2. Here we are, round number 2. Is this it? Will this be the quickest game in the world? I just need 3 boon chits to force morale here. Paul needs 1 more to force morale, and he needs to start chipping off. Let's see. Normally it would be 3 boon chits, but deep pockets, so Paul needs 4 boon chits to rip off the KI-43s. So we will move into everything that is at advantage. Bammo whammo, let's start with a KI-43. So some movements have been completed here. The KI-43 here flew up the board. This outmaneuvered that Warhawk. This Warhawk came on down, is now going to fire into the side of my poor old ace. His poor old ace Swiss cheesed fighter. Here we go for 7. Set them up, was activated here, but it did not return the call.
I got the hit.
Got the hit. Okay, so a few things here. In reaction to taking that hit, that's my boon chit morality hit. I'm going to defending the homelands. I'm going to roll for pilot skill. If I hit the success, I ignore that boon chit. Look, I did it. I ignored it. They defended the homeland well. Okay, so that's in reaction. I have to do that in reaction of it. Now then I will dodge. So this is 5 dice for my pilot skill. That's 5 there. So now we go into my speed. So here's another 5. And I got it on that 5. I'd roll 2 more in there, but it's quick rolling there, folks, if you just want to know what I'm doing. But anyways, I did not take the boon chit there because defending the homeland. But anyways, let's move my KI-43 right there. For my activation, I move this KI-43 up the board. I'm going to just shoot at this Warhawk. The Warhawk triggered robust. I would have 5 here. I'm rolling 4. Nothing. So nothing needed to dodge. But anyways, now we move into all of the neutrals. My ace and then Paul's ace, and then we'll move through all the veterans. So here's his before, and here's his before. Here's all their befores, and then we'll move them. This is into round 2. I thought round 2 was going to be it. Hey, look, pipe dreams are pipe dreams. Paul and I spent a good amount of time just moving and determining stuff. So anyways, let's just go quickly through it. Moved up and outmaneuvered that guy that's standing right close to him. Just flew up the board. What did he even do? I have no idea anymore. I think he just flew up the board, did something. Oh, right, no, he outmaneuvered. He tried to outmaneuver one of the 4s. That's this 4 right here. Turned 180, turned around, turned 180, turned around, flew on down because it was disadvantaged, climbed, flew on down, climbed. That because he was at disadvantage thanks to that man. He playing out of the cloud and climbed. Funny enough, I was going to burn advantage in the cloud to turn 180 and then come out of the cloud neutral. Those guys would have been at disadvantage. High cloud would have immediately said, nope, you come out of the cloud at disadvantage as well. So I just tight turned them and flew them down and climbed. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, so we're gonna move into clean up the board, move into round 3. This should be very interesting round 3. round number 3. Let's start off with the good guns. Bang, 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 bang into the side of this guy right here with his KI-43. Paul, do you wish to trigger the robust as we begin here?
Of course I do. I got to keep you from getting my 5th and 6th and 7th boom chits.
Played during their activation, the ace makes a deflection shooting attack. It cannot be dodged using speed, only agility. He's going to snapshot. This man's going to snapshot it, so if he ever shoots at the start of his activation, he triggers it. So he's going to snapshot, so if he ever shoots anything in the side now, it is normal attack. So I need 4 dice here. Here they are. Roll them up. Nope. Not robust. Let's see what happens. Roll one more. Nope. The robust wouldn't help. No matter anyway. But anyways, let's move him. At the end of the movement, he came on down, forced this guy, this advantage Warhawk into neutral, and I tailed it with my
those are the only 6 Pokemon.
well, if I could talk, the '𝐒𝐓𝐾𝐄 here, tailed him. So now I'm going to shoot him in the back. Robust was triggered to protect him. 5 shots here.
I was going to help you build a team for that.
You know, sometimes, some days, dice just don't want to roll for you. Now we have some. I had the rest of my neutrals.
I'll put that right there for you.
Oh wait.
He doesn't realize that
Oh, you're actually. No, that guy was an advantage.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, now we're at advantages. My ace, my 0 will go and then pulse. For some odd reason, I thought he was at neutral, but I'm like, how the heck did I tail and shoot at neutral? No, he was advantage. Okay, let's move into neutrals. So I was about to move this guy. We're about to go into the neutrals, but I totally forgot this guy exists at advantage. Bang, 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 bang. Pull into the side. 5 dice. You know. Sometimes the dice just won't give you a 6. He will move, and then I will move. All right. So after movement, I burned 180 to turn. Burned advantage to turn 180. Tailed him, shooting him in the back. Another 5. Here we go. Woo! Look at that, Paul.
You can't get a 6 to save your life.
All right. Now this man will get to move, and we will now officially move into the neutrals. A lot of movement has happened. Flew up, tried turn, climbed. We have turn 180, came on down there and turned around and climbed. Flew up the board, outmaneuvered this veteran. Is just preparing for the head-on attack between the KI-43 and him. And then he flew up the board, turned, and now going to shoot the KI-43 into the 𝐴6M5 into the side. Oh, here we go. So you have you have 8 here. Vulnerability.
And if I can get this one, and defending the homeland doesn't roll off, half this group gets gone.
Yep.
Well, there's 1.
It's a hit.
Make it a crit.
All right. Pilot skill. I'll just roll 4 here, and then I'll roll another 2. I got it in the 4. All right. So in reaction of taking that boom shit, the greatest pilot on the board is, of course, a 5, defending the homeland. I defended the homeland. Stay around for another turn. Woohoo! Yes. All right. Disadvantages will now go. My guy and your guys, and we'll show you what the board looks like at the end of it all. For final movements, moved up the board using tight turn to get up to there. Both came down and climbed and turned, protecting himself from being tailed, and I don't know what he's doing. Well, clearly he's just wanting to be ripped apart. But hey, round 4.
I couldn't move him any further. I was stuck.
You couldn't really move him any further. That was his minimum movement. But anyways, round 4. We're going to clear the board, get into that round. Round 4. Round 4. Is this it? Yes, it is. I'm going to start the activation by activating this ace to tails to fire snapshots. Bang, 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 right into this guy. I'm gonna bang him right in the side. Pew, pew, pew. Let me make sure. If the ace makes a deflection shooting attack, it cannot. Okay. Deflection shooting. Bang, bang, bang. Poor Paul thought we were gonna trade some blows here. No. Bang, bang on this guy.
Yeah, because I couldn't really do anything else with him.
All right. Well, do you wish to trigger robust?
I have to at this point.
All right, 4 dice.
I'm kind
This ace can finally shoot. 4 dice.
Nothing.
Ooh, yay! Woohoo, good job. He's gonna do maneuvers, I guess. He flew on down, attempted to tail. Can't do that. Wingmen are protecting this man. So I just outmaneuvered him. Can do that. He came on down, is now gonna shoot the outmaneuvered Warhawk into the side. 5 dice. Critical hit right there. That's a 5th wound shit there. Whew, wow, we're finally doing some damage. Finally doing some damage on that board.
So I've got now. Do I do?
It's your full speed. Your full speed -1, and then your pilot skill. So you can your
Full speed is 7, so
you go down to
6.
6.
So 10.
Pilot skill 4, 10 all together.
Oh yeah.
He saved it. I don't know. Sometimes your dice rolls have been pretty bad, Paul.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right.
I think I've rolled 12 before and not got any of them.
Yeah, that was episode 4, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
That he is done. Now we move into all of the neutral. There's no one else advantage. This man will go, and then Paul's 2 aces will go. There's some movement.
Am I within 6? Yes. Okay, that I can.
Okay. So after some movements, flew up there, outmaneuvered this guy. Now this guy flew 4 and turned his 45. And now was able to tail me, not exactly the Gray's position, and now going to shoot me.
I'm actually going to use Snail Snapper and just throw everything at you.
That's good. Double the amount of shots. So
5 plus 5 plus 4. I need 4 more dice. I need 4. You know what we'll just do? We'll roll 10 and we'll go 4 more.
Yeah.
If I need them.
You have. Let's check it first. Okay. So you naturally have 5 plus 2, which is 7.
Mm-hmm.
You do not. There's no vulnerable on this guy, so that's 7 there. And then you're triggering set them up because you're within another friendly ace. That being Tex to give the +1. So you have 8 here. So you're rolling 16.
16.
So here's 10 of the 16.
Get it back in my hand.
If you see 1 hit, that's all we're looking for.
1, but I want to see if I can get a crit too.
You can see you crit. So we're looking for 6 more.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
This is the other 6 to get the crit.
Just live on the in here.
Just a hit.
Just the hit. Okay. That is in my rear. I'm going to deep pockets that to remove it, so it doesn't exist anymore.
At least we got him out of the way.
That one is gone. Here's my pilot skill. That kind of sucks. That's my pilot skill. 3 for my agility. He's dead. Oh, goodbye. Oh, thank goodness I burned the deep pockets to not immediately run away. But yeah, that is 1 ace done. Paul still has Tex to go, and we will see where he goes. So, end of movement. Tex moved up the board, outmaneuvered my KI-43. This 0 moved up the board. Is now going to take a head-on shot between this Warhawk and my 0. No robust can be triggered because it already had it on it. I'm looking at 6 here. That is a critical hit right there. That is another boon shit. Paul is now going to be rolling at 5 dice. If this sinks, this is definitely not game, but close.
I want you to be the one to open it.
It does sink it.
It does sink it. Ooh. But you do get to return the 5 before you die, of course.
Well, I'll go ahead and take him off.
You can remove them off the board, but you do get to return 5. Simultaneous.
And I have 6 shots coming on you.
You have 6 plus 1.
And I could activate tilt. Yep.
And you can do set them up.
Yep.
Actually, quickly roll for set them up. Yeah.
Dude, have you read
Okay.
Gold Digger's Bird?
So 8. Nope, 7. All right. And then if I hit you,
Coming in.
now if I hit you and you get something and you don't get defend the homeland, then this could get ugly. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
He just couldn't fire as he flew out of the
Man.
burn. So that is 7 boon shits. These guys have exceeded morale, but they will run at the end of the turn. So Paul does have a chance to try to kill another fighter to force the tie into his. Actually, would it be? Well, we'll have to check. But yeah. So. The Hawks are gone. So at the end of this turn, now we move into everything else that is neutral, and that is this last guy right here. I defended the homeland.
Yes, he did.
I defended it
3 times.
I actually think it was twice. but
It's fine.
It doesn't matter. Round 2, round 3, yeah. So this one was very interesting. With me being at disadvantage, I thought that ace was going to be dead on right. Low haze saved me a little bit.
It did.
But not really. When I was fast rolling, just so you know, I was rolling like pilot skill, and then I rolled in my thing. If you guys don't like that, let me know down in the comments, and I'll stop doing that. It's just easier because
I will say it's easier for me too when you got like 15 dice trying to jump them all at once.
I was pulling them out of my pocket. That's where I was keeping them for this whole battle report. For actually the last episode and this one. So I was keeping them in my pocket, so I was just grabbing them out and counting them up. So, I mean, truth be told, it doesn't really hurt. I mean,
yeah, I'm okay with it. It don't bother me any.
It doesn't bother me. But if it bothers you guys, let us know.
Yes, absolutely.
But I don't think it's going to bother a lot of people. A lot of people know that.
Tell him it bothers you that he used defending the homeland too much.
It's a discard. Come on. But truth be told, so.
Actually, it's really good, though.
Yeah, it's really good. But the thing about it, it's really good for one time.
Yeah.
It's a one-time use card. The thing is that to actually win it, Paul would have had to force the homeland and then have someone else come at them again and win for that 5th boon chip.
Yep.
Then it doesn't really matter. They run.
Yep.
I swore I thought they were going to run in game 2. I thought they were going to run after round 1 from how bad the shooting was, because that ace nearly died multiple times. He Swiss cheesed his fighter, but still, man, he made it. He deserves.
He's still on the field. Right there he is.
Yes, he's still actually on the field, but yes, he deserves his ace title.
Yes, he does.
Oh, he deserves it completely. He tanked all that gunfire. How he did it, and then also returned like multiple times shots on you too.
Yep.
I think we were like 3-3.
We got to 4-4. We were tied 4-4.
Yeah, 4 fighters came in on short on me 4 times, and I shot you back 4 times.
Yep.
It was a really quick to get the boon chips, but yeah. Overall, I'm glad I got the win. Last fighter sweep didn't go my way. I definitely think this time, after seeing how cheesed one of my my ace was, and like. Yeah, I think the KI-43s have to come in very nicely, but the problem is the KI-43s are actually slower than the Hawks, so that was a problem. The veteran was not going the same, was not going before the other veterans. But yeah, so if you're wondering, round 4 was the end. Paul and I didn't show you the end of the movement for round 4. There really wasn't a point.
Yep.
Paul and I kind of looked at the board presence. There was no way for him with 2 neutrals to get up close enough to even fire at the KI-43, the only disadvantaged fighter on the board, to even do damage. Even then, the KI-43 would have just ran. That still left all the zeros. And at the end turn, your guys run. And truth be told, we only killed 1 fighter each. Yeah, we only killed 1 fighter each.
Yep. I guess looking back when I look at it now, I guess I could have tried the ram attack and burned advantage and ran into you to see what happens.
I mean, you could.
But still wouldn't have won. So I'd have to get him out of the way. It would not have worked.
1 hit even puts me to 5 boon chits. So even if we're comparing boon chits, you have way more boon chits.
7 to 5.
You have way more than I do. So.
Oh yeah.
Well, I would have had 6 because the one on the KI-43.
Oh yeah.
But it was still 7 because I sunk a fighter. But even then, you could ram attack for 1, hope to get 1 shot, but I would then return the fire as well. It's a head-on attack.
Right, it'd been just the luck of the dice. So
it would have been luck of the dice. But yeah, it was fun. Defending the homeland protected me. Low haze protected me. Being able to turn my ace into a 6 protected me. And high clouds was very interesting. Coming out of the... changed a lot of things. Going into the cloud and neutral, being able to climb actually in a cloud, and then having to actually just fly out of the cloud neutral. Couldn't actually burn my 180 because my plan was to burn 180 and then bring them out and start bringing them into the cluster and start, gun firing or trying to outmaneuver or anything like that. But yeah, it was fun. It's 3-5. It's still no one's. Anyone can.
Nobody's clear. There's no clear advantage.
No clear winner here just yet, but. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed. As a reminder, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you want more content. We got big plans for more miniature content, more miniature games. I don't know the schedule of their releases. That is to be determined. Probably as determined as we are watching this battle report. Because again, these are if you don't know, these are bi-weekly. So these come out way later in the year. I think we'll have.
It'll be warmer by the time you see this.
It will be. But yeah, so yeah, Paul, any last words of wisdom? I'm kind of I'm kind of out of what to talk about.
I find it interesting that in history, the Japanese Navy sucked. And that's being nice about it. They were terrible. And so he's defending the Japanese homeland over a shipwrecked island. Just let that sink in a little bit.
I mean, island hopping, it was a real thing out in the Pacific.
Too bad I wasn't fighting a bunch of Japanese Navy, or else it would be like the board you see down here. But yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right. We hope you all enjoyed, and we'll hope you all will come back again for episode 9 as a spoiler warning. I think this will be out by then, but we'll be in 1,000 points in a couple games.
Ooh, that's a lot of planes. Let's have fun.
It's a lot of planes. A lot of planes. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to tune in for Mama Dragon's Miniatures, episode 9 of season 1 of Blood Red Skies, and for all your other miniature content needs. And
I think we're good.
We'll see you here next time.